Hi, everyone. So this is my sassy daughter, Avery.
Hello, my name is Avery. I'm having a great day. Good, because I'm 7 and I turned 7 in October 16. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that's what I live with. She's a little crazy. But anyways, on to our lesson. So this is section 3.4. We're going to be solving multi-step inequalities. You're going to learn how to write and solve one, as well as learn the 3 types of solutions. Okay. So this is from problem 2 in your textbook on page 187, and I put it right here. Let me get rid of these out of the way. Okay, so here's our problem. You do not have to write it down. Geometry. In a community garden, you want to fence in a vegetable garden that is adjacent to your friend's garden. You have at most 42 feet of fence. What are the possible lengths of your garden? So here's our garden in this section over here. And we know that one side is 12, so then you should also realize that this side over here is 12. And then if we're doing perimeter, we want to add up all of our sides, and we don't know those other 2 sides. So we should come up with a let statement first. Let L be the length in feet, so we don't know our length. That would be right here, L. And this would also be your length. And then from there, we should be able to write an equation using our perimeter formula. 2 times our length, 2L's, plus 2 times 12 has to be less than or equal to 42 because we have at most 42 feet of fence. Okay, we solve this, we multiply, subtract the 24 over to both sides, and then we're going to divide by 2, and we should get that our length is less than or equal to 9. Now, being that it's a word problem, hopefully you know our 4 steps by now. Let statement, equation, or inequality, solve. And last step, we write in a complete sentence, the length of the garden must be less than 9 feet. Okay, so that's one of our word problems. Now let's talk about the types of solutions. The one that you're most used to, one that we've been working with so far, is when you solve, you get a variable, then you have an inequality symbol and a number. There, like equations, we had 3 types of solutions. Inequalities can also have 3 types. You can have an inequality where all real numbers are solutions. So every number that you know right now could be a solution. Or, hopefully you guessed it, no solution. And again, we've talked about that symbol, which is the 0 with the slash through it. So let's look at each of these types. Here, write down this first equation. Okay, we have 10 minus 8a is greater than or equal to 2 times the quantity 5 minus 4a. Okay, first we distribute like we do in equations. You're going to get rid of the parentheses, and we get this. Now you should notice something right away. It kind of looks similar, but again, you have to eliminate your variables first, or combine your variables first. So we're going to add 8a to both sides. You should get 10 is greater than or equal to 10. You should show me this step, that the variables cancel out. Please don't just stop at the second step there. Here, when you get to this step, in your head, you should be thinking, is 10 greater than or equal to 10? And yes, that's true. So since this is a true statement, we know that all real numbers are solutions. Okay. Second one, write down the inequality. First thing you do is you combine your like terms. So I'm going to bring my negative 6n over by adding it to both sides. I get 9n plus 8 is less than negative 1. Subtract my 8 over to both sides. 9n is less than negative 9. Divide both sides by 9. N is less than negative 1. So this is our normal solution. You're used to a variable with an inequality symbol and a number. Okay, the last kind, write that down. You should see that on the right side here we have 2 variables, and you should combine the like terms first that are on the same side. So 7m's minus m. So if you're not sure, I'm talking about this one and this one. They're on the same side of the inequality. You put those together first. So 7m's minus 1m will give me 6m on the right plus 7. Again, you might notice something right away, but you're going to show me the next step where you combine your variables by subtracting 6m to both sides, and you get -5 on the left is greater than 7. Okay, again, that's when you should pause and think. It's going to be one of our no solution or all real numbers. Is -5 greater than 7? Is this a true statement? No, -5 is not greater than 7. That's when we write no solution, or you may also just write the 0 with the slash through it. Okay, so that's basically it for this lesson. We're going to practice more in class. I want you to try these 3 inequalities on your own. If it's not possible, then you're going to write no solution, or if it's all the solutions, you're going to write all real numbers. That's it. Have a good one.